Hey, good morning, guys. It's Saturday morning, so you can imagine what I'm about to do. About to get out and do some crappie fishing. Wasn't able to fish last week. I was traveling. Had a chance to go to the country of Moldova. Up until the point that I had to go, I had no idea exactly where Moldova was geographically. So it was a great experience. Quick trip. Lots of jet lag. By the time I got there, I started getting used to the time. It was time to come back. But anyway, I had two requests that I wanted to fulfill. I promised some viewers that I would fulfill before I went out to fish. So someone asked me how I tied my double jig. So I'm going to show you that. I use a loop knot. Typically tie them about 12, 18 inches apart. And for those of you who've never fished double jigs, what that allows you to do is officially fish two different depths at the same time, especially if you're trolling. It's a great way if fish in a certain part of the school aren't biting for you to get to a different part and possibly catch some of the ones that might be biting. Anyway, if I can get this situated. So what I do is I go through here. You can see I got fairly long leader here. And I take my jig here, loop it over two fingers. I go around, go through the hole once, go through the hole twice, go through the hole 3 times, and then on the third time, what I do is I actually hook the line behind the eye, I pull it, pull it, pull it, pull it, pull it until I get it as close as I want. I take the line off the eye and then cinch it, and I get myself a little distance, and that knot's not going to go anywhere. So I do that, and then I come here, as you can see, fairly long leader. Then I can always gauge how far I want to do that one. Same thing, run it through the eye of the jig, measure about what I want to get lengthwise, get me running in, tag in, go over my finger, through the loop once, through the hole twice, through the hole a third time, and cinch it here down to where I want to be. Take it off the eye, finish the cinch, and that's the knot. So that's one of them. And then I simply just take my clippers, cut the running end off, and I got a double loop knot. So that's it. Now, I promised someone I would do a ditty on this. I've had, too many questions about why I have this on my rod. So first of all, it's not for balance. It is just for flotation purposes. I got a small boat, so oftentimes with all the stuff in the boat, you'll kick a rod overboard. There's nothing worse than losing a rod in the water. I'll tell you, I was out in Washington State. I just bought a brand new setup from Cabela's. Took it out for the first time, chucked my rod overboard. Water was clear. I could see it sink to the bottom. Exactly 1 week later, I went back to the same lake, chucked another one over. This time I decided, hey, I'm not going to let my rod drop. Decided to stick my hand over, grab my rod. I fell out of the boat, got my rod. I was happy I had my rod. But after that, I looked and I realized I dropped my key fob in the water. So I ended up going to Dodge, get another key fob, $300 for the fob. And ever since, I've wished that I had let that rod sink to the bottom of the water, because I could have certainly got a combo much cheaper than I paid for the fob. Okay, so all I do is I go to Home Depot. I get a long stretch of pipe insulation. Pipe insulation comes already pre-cut here, as you can see. I slide it on the rod, get some zip ties, cinch it down, and I have a perfect flotation device. Drop the rod in the water down, it floats. I don't have to worry about falling in the water, nor do I have to worry about my rod sinking. So hopefully this is helpful to someone. It'll save you a bunch of money. You can buy them in the store for like 12, 13 bucks. I make this section here for probably less than $1. So well worth an investment for those of you that are fishing in kayaks or small boats. All right, we'll see you in a bit.